So unrevealed secret for getting software job. In this, we going to see the agenda first. So niche choosing for the software development. Then we move on to fail in, why do we fail in software jobs? Then we move on to micro niche, how to choose micro niche. Then we move on to why software jobs. Then we move on to why nowadays difficult in getting software jobs. Then we move on to skill needed to learn and do programming. Then what are the skills needed for success mindset? So to develop software programming skill, how to get the software job. Then getting job via social media. Then we move on to tips for non-IT graduates to get a software jobs. Then we move on to learning software programming. Then we move on to successing in getting working place. Then we move on to stages of software engineer. Then pros and cons of working in service-based MNC, product-based MNC, and startup companies. Then we move on to how to survive in near future 2020. Then summary of possible events happen in the Indian IT industry, booming technology after 2020, in-demand job opportunity in the 2020. Introduce myself. Hi, I am Kishore Kumar Ravichandran, an entrepreneur, software developer, corporate trainer, blogger, and founder and CEO of Focus Logic IT Services. I graduate from ECE and Anna University. Started my career as programmer in startup company. I served as developer mostly for 14 months in that company. In meanwhile, I worked as corporate trainer, more than 20 companies, IT company like TVS, etc. And also worked as aptitude trainer and software program trainer in an engineering college all over the Tamil Nadu. Then I got passionate about learning coding. I was working each day 14 to 16 hours without taking off, focusing on developing software developer. While we studying, we know to code. Actually, we do programming like in the if condition control statement. Final outcome of how it become the software is we don't know. Even our staff also in teaching staff also don't know. While studying itself, I have this doubt. So I'm continuously looking and searching for how to make software at the final customer product. So this question to make me involvement in learning programming. Finally, I become a senior programmer in after six months. Then in meanwhile, my MD personal reason, I take over the company for lease. So that moment was changed my life. I got to know about how to run the company, how to manage and finance, how to handle the clients and the new clients and making the entrepreneur. So after realized that I should start the business and start a new company, the story just started now. So I had decade of experience in software development. I'm helping 1,000+ students and freshers and job seekers also. My job is to direct college students and motivate and inspire them to become a freelancer and business to an entrepreneur. So let's go to the topic, choosing niche. Niche means what? Before that, so should in most of the case we have become a software developer or machine learning or Android developer. In my 10 years of experience, I start analyze that. So machine learning means you have to know the statistical, analytical knowledge, problem solving knowledge. If you have confident about more research papers and ready to study the more papers, research papers, and we have practical knowledge, so we go for machine learning language. So or if you are going to become an Android developer, it's already quick crowded. So if you're going to learn Android development, first you to place the company, then only you start learning the Android. So next we move to software development. It will remain most in terms of jobs perspective. So we will go for in deep. So choosing niche, you have to satisfy three. So you have in talent, next your market needs to make a money. If you have talent and then you are, if there is a market means you then will be your niche is for choosing this. First step is you think about before 15 years of age, what is the you're most interested in your life. Take a paper and make a note on this. So write 3 topics. What are the field, or what are if you interested in sports or some reading books, reading novels, fiction or non-fictions. So like that, you have to make notes on 3 interested topic for first step. Second step is last 3 to 5 years. What are the books you are reading? What are the field you get knowledge is, you have to make note of it. Then discovering your talent, better you ask your family members and your friends or your co-worker, boss, mentor. After that, you have to choose. So if you become success or become in any field, you have to choose 5 influencers, follow them, then you will become a great. So in your niche, you choose 5 book. So by studying that book, read, find out the past 3 to 5 years, what are the books you are reading and learning. So then you ask your families, friends, and co-workers about your strength and weakness. Based on your strength, you can choose your niche. So these are the points you have to follow. Next, why most of them fail in software jobs. Learning is not passion. So in software field, day by day, each and every day, you have to spend some amount of learning time in learn. So most of them have, yes, 10 years experience, 15 years experience, but not get good in the particular field, because they work 1 year work experience in 10 times. Not getting 10-year experience, they getting 1 year experience in 10 times. This is the most of the problem actually occurring. Okay. So next we move on to micro niche. So if you choose a niche, then you choose micro niche. Micro niche means if you are becoming a website designer, so if you are going to tell your company or some clients, so yeah, I will make a website, but for all clients, this is not fair. So you decide the field, industry. For you are going to make real estate business or hospitals, or likewise, you have to choose the micro niche. Then only you will become an expert. Then easily you can get the job. Okay. Why software jobs? So easy to grab. Have a right skill. If you strong programming skill and good communication skill, it will be huge demand. Jobs are more abundant. Wages are playing well. So better working environment, flexibility, engineering from all background makes seek work. So no other industry hire this much quantity. So why so difficult in nowadays? 1.5 million engineers passed out every year. Lot of competition due to non-increasing in manufacturing job. So next skill need to learn and do programming is best part of the programming, improving your critical thinking capability. Programming is all about writing, optimize and quality code. You need aptitude skill, analytic skill, and problem solving skill, propensity for learning software coding. So successive mindset for getting a job. This is the intangible lesson learned from the turned into most valuable lesson for life. Giving your all effect in everything you do. Give 100%, should learn and improve your skill and how to and know how to apply them. Though it makes you uncomfortable, be accountable, determine the culture, clear in what kind of job you are looking for. Next, be specific about what you're doing and what you want to do. So try to learn something which are made for you, what you like to doing, don't like. So learn to how to communicate professionally with everyone. Ask for constructive criticism and grow from it. Work hard and efficiently, no matter what your task is. Be independent your work. Be strong for motive for your job. It's not only for money. So next, never mind if you are not paying like any of those IT graduates. What is importance is to land your self job and getting better, and times goes on. Don't believe in that fancy and trending technologies. Running behind fancy technology isn't going to work. If you don't possess the art of becoming perfect, then what you currently do, then might something fancy today become outdated tomorrow. Finally, I tell people are not paid for technology, but the expertise that they possess. So they're getting money from the for the experience only, not for the technology. So these are the final mindset, successive mindsets for getting success. So how to develop a software programming skill? Coding is like a game. Anybody can code, learn if they have the appetite for create something productive. Being a good programmer, you can actually contribute and make a thing simply and better. You do have not have basic understanding, try to learn coding, try to clear the basic. If you don't know the basic, you can't go in this kind of business. So for example, I want to able to build a site unless I have good knowledge of basic UI technology like HTML, JavaScript, and jQuery, etc. So if you understanding code but the lack of practice, you can't become become an efficient programmer. Coding is all about the practice. More you practice, more you get better. So connect with other developers, join online communities to support your transition. Be prepared, put 100 of hours in. It will take a time to become an expert. So next, how to get a software job? First thing is you have to improve your skill set. Finding a job as a fresher is one of the most difficult things because no company wants to hire inexperienced candidates. Only way to get a job is have more skill. The more skill you have, you easily get the job. Try to learn more skill. It will enhance your profile also, polish your interview skill. So next point is building your network. So if you have a right skill, but you don't have information about the openings, then it entirely goes to waste. So try to connect with people on LinkedIn, Facebook groups, make yourself visible outside the regular job portal or piles of resume, attending networking events, hackathon, coding competition, etc. There is a chance of turning eyeballs towards you if you become a second or runner-up in such events. So start them on every social media. So next, all we need is attention of one influencer person to ask for resume and GitHub report. So, but keyword is you have to be good at your skill. There is a chance that no vacancy for in the IT field. The only problem is approach of finding the job. So this will help you get the information about job openings. It also will help referral jobs that may has less competition compared to off campus. So how to get job is improve. Next point is improve your communication. Play a very role in getting jobs. If you have more knowledge, but you can't elaborate your knowledge to others, then there is no use of knowledge. So this is the area where you lot of people don't get dream job. Make sure you are working on your communication. Next, other some points. Okay, you can enroll in trusted consultancy. If you have, you can get job also. So, but biggest task is finding trusted consultancy because 90% of consultancy is fake. But last but not least, don't give money to any jobs. So only depend upon your skill, not for money. It does not matter any company or people have to decide skill, then you will get good job. Take a training. Do not lose hope. Okay, next one, getting job via social media. LinkedIn, optimize your resume, review and update your existing resume, establish your LinkedIn presence. So provide basic background information as key recommendation for previous and current colleagues. So integrate your LinkedIn resume into physical resume. Lead recruiters, hiring manager to follow their LinkedIn profile, and for more information, send them a message, gain some background information on their own experience. So presentation, collateral recommendation are recommended. Using the LinkedIn job search for job in LinkedIn, connect with hiring managers. So next, keep on corresponding with hiring managers, integrate your calendar to make call to them. So integrate your phone calls, keep notes on your conversation, set reminder to thank the contacts for meetings, research your company pages, get for the current employees at the company, view average length of time company, learn about their culture before anyone knows. So know more about the company than even before, be comfortable with potential employer. So don't just start LinkedIn, you use it as advantages. So next, joining in social media like Facebook. So job searching in Facebook, they know opening details and each and every day. So you move on to next, how to non tips for non-IT graduates to get the software jobs. Do course from online or offline platform like Udemy, Upgrade. Focus should be learning or not for earning certificate. So certificates are not going to play a major role nowadays. So learn those skills which are in high demand. Demand is not exhaustive, but keep on changing. So don't follow the fancy demands. So be prepared and then try for opportunity. Be clear on basic concepts, see SQL, little bit of C# or Java, some knowledge. Engineering domain knowledge also required. So if you are updating yourself, then you should always learn basic first. For example, if you are going to learn jQuery, then you should learn JavaScript first. Then you move on to jQuery, Angular, Java, or fundamental, or basically depend upon the JavaScript. If you are moving to Django, Flask, you should learn Python first as Django, Flask web framework based on Python. Learning just one thing and stick to it, not good. So you should learn basic first and try to learn more skill. So bonus of law, learn more skill other than programming. Problem with the programmer is they keep coding on. So no other work. I feel that's wrong. So you should learn more skills similar to programming, like learn photo editing, video editing, designing, learn to do from the sketch. Always try to explore your computer knowledge. So next, try to do some innovative and funny things. Try to use forkball. Try to destroy OS through some code. Use always VirtualBox. So understand more about computer that will help you in becoming a better programmer. So successing in getting working places, good impression and develop strong relationship with your co-worker and employers and make them apply full-time roles while interning. This will keep you the forefront of your future job. So next, job alone are not in. How can you survive in near future to after 2020? Job alone are going to give you safety when pandemic or recession hits. Every company start laying off people. Even if you have a degree from a very good college, a lot of work experience, you will not able to stay in this days. So what is the multiple need is multiple stream of income. In my experience, I have identified 5 different streams of income that can sustain you for your life. So these are, first you are getting a job, then becoming a blogger and affiliate marketing. We will tell the later about what is blogging, what is about affiliate marketing. Then you become digital freelancer and consulting. So and do digital monitoring, build a startup. This is a step of to survive in future after 2020. So what are you going to this follow the success in future means first you have to learn, then whatever skill you learn, you work on that. So whatever you work, you have to write about the blog. So writing about the blog is writing something, whatever you learned is a blog. So after you consult some people, is either student or any business, you have to convey how to do the whatever you learn, you have to tell or communicate how to do it. These are the consultants. After that, you will start a mentoring. Mentoring means Vayukati. So you have to what are the difficulties you are facing, how to get right from that. So all the information you have to mentoring some students or some job seekers. So then we move on to start a new company. These are the learning process and implementing process. So further, if you are to get success in future means you have to learn and work hard on that. So whatever you are learning, you have to write and convey to some people, write a blogging. Then we consult the people how to achieve their success, how to reach their goal. In that point, you have to consult. Then you have to monitor. Then after all you achieve, you will start a new business. So in future, will be India mostly is a consumer country. So future, my vision is to be develop and start more creator of the economy. So we are consumer economists, so we have to move to creator of economy. We increase the GDP, and that's all. We will talk in next webinar. So next, what are the typical stages and career in software? If you go into a software job, so there will be three opportunity. One, you are either you can place in service-based MNC company like TCS, Tech Mahindra, CTS, Accenture, and Wipro. Those who start with product-based company also. So in India, mostly all companies are service-based companies. So for that only, after 45 years, we can't survive in that field. So we don't know any knowledge, just we using சிம்பிளா சொல்லணும்னா இப்போ நம்ம கண்ட்ரில பாத்தீங்கன்னா எதுவுமே நம்ம கண்டுபிடிச்ச சாஃப்ட்வேர் கிடையாது. ஸோ எல்லாமே ஃபாரின் கண்ட்ரி கண்டுபிடிக்கிறாங்க. அந்த லாங்குவேஜை நம்ம பேக்கேஜா எடுத்து நம்ம சர்வீஸ், ஒரு பிசினஸ்க்கு தேவையான சர்வீஸை தான் நம்ம பண்ணி தரமே தர நம்ம ஒரு சாஃப்ட்வேரை கிரியேட் பண்ணல. ஸோ இந்தியாவில் 95% ஆஃப் கம்பெனி வந்து சர்வீஸ் பேஸ்டா இருக்கு. சர்வீஸ் பேஸ்ட டிபெண்ட் பண்ணியிருந்தா நம்ம லைஃபும் ஐடியில வந்து 40 வயசுக்கு மேல நம்மளால சர்வை பண்ண முடியாது. ஸோ நீங்க வந்து என்ன பண்ணணும், ப்ராடக்ட் பேஸ்ட் கம்பெனியா பண்ணணும். இல்லைன்னா நீங்களா ஒரு 40 இயர்ஸ்க்கு மேல ஸோ ஒரு நீங்க ஒரு கம்பெனி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணோம். இதை வந்து ஒரு 1.5 வருஷத்துலயே நான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டேன். ஸோ இதை பத்தி ஒவ்வொரு கம்பெனியில இருக்க ப்ரோஸ் அண்ட் கான்ஸை பார்க்கலாம். ஸோ சர்வீஸ் பேஸ்ட் கம்பெனி எம்என்சி ப்ரோஸ். ஸோ பிக் இன்ஃப்ராஸ்ட்ரக்சர் அண்ட் லாவிஷ் ஆஃபீஸ், on-site working opportunity, good work-life balance, allowance are amazing, food and cab facility are really good. You will become a better player while working in team. Know what process should follow for better development and collaboration. Know the importance of code reviews, tools, and visual and design interaction. Better coding practice and design patterns also you can learn. So next, so next we move on to cons of average and no learning curve. Works on outdated and legacy application and technology. Mandatory working hours. Sometimes relocate without any reason. So any can happen anytime. So next, the cons of product-based company. Sometimes you work in a tech. One product is delivered, then you have to support the same product. Working on specific product technology won't be benefits outside.